What's good, YouTube? It's your Black Hater Freak. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because it's free. Ain't nobody bringing creativity like me, my nigga. You feel me? First thing first, make sure y'all hit that like button, turn on the notifications, you know what I'm saying? Turn on that bell, you hear me? Subscribe if you're new. If you like me, I like you too. Nigga. Hey, ya tama. Hey, ya tama. Hey, ya tama. You know what I'm saying? If you like me, I like you too, my nigga. I'm coming at y'all with 3 creepy clown stories encounters, part 2. Bro, this part 1 for me, my nigga. Now, if you, like I said, I'm different from niggas, bro. I am in the dark with you niggas. I have a flash on my phone on my face, my nigga. I am in the dark, though. Nobody ever did this shit, bro. Nobody watch scary vids in the dark with you niggas. I do. I'm really in the dark, nigga. If I grab my camera and turn it around, y'all, bro, I'm in the dark, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just got off screen, W screen. Cairo sent me this video, W Cairo, nigga. And he told me to react to this motherfucker. So, you know what I'm saying? I listen to my supporters and shit. But you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all turn on that bell. Make sure y'all hit the notifications. You know what I'm saying? We going crazy this year. Like I said. You know what I'm saying? Roll to 1K, nigga. We need 1K before April, bro. It's that simple. We need 1K before April. If we ain't getting 1K before April, something ain't right. 1K subscribers before April, bro. We gotta write that in the notes, nigga. 1K subscribers before April. We gonna get that motherfucker. I'm 800, bro. I'm like, what? 870, nigga. I'm down there. Just go ahead and subscribe if you new, gang. You probably look at me on your recommended and you don't know that you're not subscribed. Just hit that subscribe button, my nigga. Get me to that 1K mark, my nigga. And then when we hit 1K, we gonna hit 10K. After 10K, nigga, straight to 100K. Simple. That 1K, I got a 1K special for you niggas too.
A lot of you guys wanted a part 2 to the clown stories, so I figured with all the clown stuff still going on,
I ain't mean to make this motherfucker full screen though, bro. I don't watch my reactions full screen. My fault there.
3 days ago, I had an encounter with one of those crazy clowns that everyone's hearing about lately. Most people are running into them on the road in the
Like I said, this 7 years ago, bro. This when the clowns and shit was really active. You feel me? Clowns get active for real back then, so.
safety of their
You know what I'm
cars.
saying? I ain't gonna lie,
however,
nigga.
had a much
I'm gonna
more
keep it a bug. Me and my partners used to go to the classroom. Nigga, we was in school. We used to go to the classroom with masks on our face, bro. I still got the pictures in my phone. I had a Jabberwocky mask on my face. My partner had like a baby mask or some shit. My other partner had like a Donald Trump mask, nigga. And when they, you know how y'all do like the projector shit on the screen, where the teacher had the projectors up so the lights be off. We find the classrooms with the lights off and the projectors on the screen. We stand in front of the motherfucking screen, bro. Y'all know how they got the little window shit. We stand in front of the window like this, like just scary as hell. The whole class just started yelling. And my partner, he was 6'4", bro. That nigga was 6'4" at the time, so he tall as hell with the shit. Me, I'm a little nigga. I made it to the top, but I was barely there, nigga. That nigga was over the window.
disturbing encounter.
Got his ass caught though. Teacher snatched his ass up one time.
My property is enclosed by trees with a long, winding driveway leading to the road. During the
I was
day,
like, damn.
cutting down
So normally when we do it, we'll do it. I ain't gonna keep
pausing.
pausing. Normally when we do it and we just take off running. You know what I'm saying? But the teacher opened it up, snatched his ass so fast, but we couldn't even run. He couldn't run.
That's
I
when
got the hell
saw
on.
him. A clown. Or a guy dressed as a clown, I should say, walking down the side of the road and stopping very slowly right at the center of the start of my driveway.
Clowns be weird, bruh.
He very gradually turned his head to face me, body still facing the road. I had to give him credit. His clown costume was terrifying. The mask looked horror movie status.
Move this shit, bro. Put this shit right in my face, bro.
Smiled in his direction.
Kind of bright, game. No,
judging by everyone else's experiences,
side,
I was
bro.
expecting him to start bluff charging me, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He just turned his head back to the road and kept walking. I would have said something,
Yeah, that's
but
better.
I guess I just didn't care enough. That night I did my usual locking up of the shed outside and shutting off all the lights. When I got inside to start making dinner, I thought I heard something coming from outside. I opened the kitchen window a little more, but all I could hear was the wind and leaves blowing. I shut the window completely now and resumed making the food. I almost had a heart attack when there was a heavy, aggressive knocking coming from that same window I just shut. My whole body and
I don't play like that, bro. Don't come knocking on no window, none of that shit. I'm paranoid, bro. Call me scary. Call me what you want, my nigga. The most dangerous niggas are scary niggas, man. When their life is in danger, they feel like their life is in danger. The most dangerous niggas, bro. Telling you. You don't want to mess with them. Come knocking on my window thinking shit a game. Ain't no game with me.
Immediately went into
Gonna be a
panic mode.
game,
I felt
alright. It's
every
gonna be a
body part
game. It's
shaking,
gonna be
and
GTA
my
with
heart
no
thumping
respawn,
twice
nigga.
as much than usual. I took the knife
No
I had
respawn.
sitting on the counter and brought myself to look out the window, but it was literally too dark to even see past the glass. Once again, I struggled to sum up the courage to do something I felt needed to be done, which was this time to turn on the patio light and go outside. So I walked over to the back
that didn't need to be
sliding glass door of
done.
my kitchen, put my finger under the light switch, afraid to flick it, waiting for a good 5 seconds, and finally did it. The horror I was afraid to experience out there came prematurely before I could even step outside. The patio light exposed the same clown from earlier, standing right outside the sliding glass door, head tilted like a dog, staring at me behind the ugly mask.
Fuck no.
I could have and probably should have opened the door there and then and stabbed the guy, or at least threatened him.
Stab him? My nigga stab him? Bro, you did all that to stab the nigga? Bro, that nigga not gonna die for one little stab, bro. Where the Thule at, my nigga? Where the Thule? You ain't got the Thule?
But it's so easy to think back and say I should have done that. Instead, I simply ran upstairs to the telephone where I called the police.
Scary ass nigga.
I could hear banging on the heavy glass door downstairs all the way up from my bedroom. And it got worse as the clown started pounding with both hands repeatedly as opposed to the slow and steady knocking he was giving before. It got the worst when the clown started screaming like a psychotic asylum patient over the sounds of the pounding on the door. I felt like I was going to die. Literally every minute that went by that the cops hadn't arrived yet felt like 5 minutes.
That nigga tripping.
The screaming and banging finally came to a stop when I heard a
That clown,
familiar
but that
voice
nigga
outside
tweaking.
yelling, "What the hell are you doing?" and "Get the fuck out of here." I looked out the window to see Marv, my neighbor, walking over with a rifle in his hand. When I went outside
I like him. I like that nigga. A rifle in there, yeah, nigga, yeah.
to greet and thank him, he told me the clown ran off into the woods. The cops arrived briefly after that and took down my description, did a quick 5-minute sweep of the property, and left. Marv let me crash at his place for the night just in case. We don't play with shit when it comes to our well-being and safety. So yeah, at the time I'm sharing this, that was only 3 days ago, in the midst of all this clown horror.
Shit crazy.
There was
Story
this
number
instant-
one, I ain't gonna lie. Story number one, my nigga, you a bitch. You was a pussy, my nigga. Finna stab the nigga, my nigga. You better use a rifle like the neighbor, nigga. Shout out neighbor. Shout out neighbor.
Instagram account made, and it was supposedly made by clowns who threatened to come to my school. Of course, it was taken seriously and police were called. Even the SWAT team arrived to my school. The time the clowns said they would come was around 11 a.m., so by the time 11 o'clock came around, everyone was freaking out. I, on the other hand, along with a couple other friends, knew it was probably fake and wasn't going to happen. I even heard a story where someone saw a clown at the local pool and chased a peer of mine around. I didn't believe it though. But anyways, at around 11:15, I heard the panicked voice of my vice principal come over the loudspeaker and say, "We are now going into lockdown. Please shut the doors and lock the windows." I started to get a little freaked out, but
We ain't never had to go on lockdown. We did
all huddled
lockdown
in the
drills,
corner
but
of the room out of
we never
sight
was on
from the door.
lockdown.
The normal procedure. We had to stay there for an hour and a half, just waiting in silence. The vice principal's voice eventually came back onto the intercom, and he said we were free to go home since it was the end of the day. To say the least, I was relieved. I gathered my things and started walking home. My house was about a mile away from the school, so the walk was about 20 minutes. I jammed my earbud.
Bro, why are you? I know some people's circumstances different, bro, but don't they got school buses that can take you? Bro, why are you walking home 20 minutes? Like, it don't make sense, bro. Why are you walking home 20 minutes, bro? A 20-minute walk is from like here all the way up to like Family Dollars, nigga. And bro, why are you walk? Bro, why is you walking home? Never mind, bro.
And about a minute into the walk, I have to walk past a couple strips of forest, which today of all days
And that's even worse. Nigga, you gotta walk past the forest. Why are you walking home? Buddy, where your school buses at?
freaked me out, but I didn't really let it bother me too much. About 5 minutes into my walk, I was passing the forest when I saw someone wearing very
This nigga
bright
school
colors.
buses.
I looked away, telling myself it's just in my head, but I looked back and saw it again. It was wearing white and yellow polka-dotted baggy pants, except its entire outfit was ripped and dirty. It was wearing a
That
yellow
motherfucker got
button-up top
clown.
kind of thing.
That boy ate that at
That was all
McDonald's.
ripped and dirty as well.
Is that an
It
evil
had a
runner?
mask on with red hair puffing out of it.
That's the evil runner McDonald right there.
Its head was tilted.
Ah,
and it
evil
was just
runner,
standing,
evil runner.
staring at me. It started to laugh hysterically and then started running towards me. I screamed and dropped my bag and ran back to the school to find a police officer there. I told him what happened. He cursed under his breath. Him and a bunch of other police officers got in their cars to go drive over there. Truthfully, I'm not sure if the clown got caught or not, but I would sure like to hope that he did. Rumors went around school that a clown did actually walk up to the front door of the school, threatening to come in. I didn't see it, so I don't know for sure, but it's possible that this was the same clown.
And then they let y'all go home. Oh yeah, y'all could have sued them niggas. Oh God.
Them about, but the clown was likely gone and hiding in the woods. That means this clown remains free to scare and terrorize more people, along with the rest.
That's tough, man. Ah! Got you niggas. Can't say you ain't get you, gang. Can't say I didn't get you.
Friday night, October 7th, 2016.
Ha!
It's like 1 in the morning. I'm walking home from my friend's house a little buzzed. He lives almost a mile away. I stop at the T intersection of 2 roads and the trail that leads into the woods. There's no lights in there, but it's a definite shortcut that I always take during the day. Admittedly, I was wary of going in there simply because I found it creepy at night. I figured I'd save a good 10 minutes cutting through there instead of walking down the curvy roads, so I went for it. Using nothing but the light on my phone, I began to navigate the woods. The only reason going through the woods was quicker was because the roads in my neighborhood wind around a lot, and you can't really just find a straight road to cut through in my house's direction. Around 50 yards into the woods, I heard noises coming from up ahead. It sounded like more people. Normally I wouldn't...
Well, 50 yards in is kind of crazy, bro. There's no escape, my nigga. Like, bro, think about it. Those 50 yards you put in, something come out and you got to go back 50 yards? You know how tired? That's 100 yards, nigga. That's a football field.
Find this too weird. It was a Friday night though, and sometimes kids would go into the woods to smoke after all. But still, with the thought of all this clown stuff going on, especially in my area, I feared for the worst. I covered the light from my phone as I was trying to turn it off, and tiptoed around a big tree to hide. When the sounds got closer, it became obvious that they were footsteps, just as I feared. In the back of my mind, I knew the odds of running into clowns in the woods was next to none. I just also wanted to avoid contact with anyone in the woods at this hour. It soon became apparent that there were 2 people walking by. I tried to remain as quiet as possible, hoping they didn't see the light. These 2 people
they seen that light. They seen that light. They seen that light.
I could only hear their shoes hitting the leaves on the trail. That is, hitting the leaves up until around where I was standing. Then they stopped. I got that painful feeling in my heart and stomach area that you get whenever something shocking or scary happens. I daringly stuck my head around the tree, and I could see 2 people standing there in the darkness, and I immediately recognized their bizarre attire. These were 2 clowns. It didn't feel real. I even imagined this exact scenario playing out in these woods, and here it was happening now.
Hey, man. If I play a scenario in my head, bro, that means I'm going to know exactly what to do in this situation. My fault. I'm going to know exactly what to do in this situation, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if you planned it out in your head, bro, that means you know exactly what to do in this situation. Get the fuck out of there.
I knew they would have seen the light. That's why they were stopped. They knew I was hiding somewhere. The question was, what were they going to do to me? It was the most tense moment of my life. However, it only lasted maybe 20 seconds. Then I heard the 2 clowns continue walking down the trail. When they were far enough away, I hopped up and ran for the other side of the woods, not caring how much noise I made.
Yeah,
my house was across the street from the woods, so as soon as I made it across, I was basically home. My mom was already asleep by then, so I went around back and unlocked the back door with our secret key. I made a point of locking the door right away and shutting the blinds.
Man, you better.
I walked over to the living room about to shut those blinds, when I noticed the clowns across the street, standing by the edge of the woods, facing my house. I couldn't tell if they were actually staring at me or not, but they were just still like statues, and I'm sure they were trying to scare me. I woke my mom, and she went to go check it out.
So that's all they trying to do,
But
scare
just
you?
like in any horror movie, the clowns were gone, meaning I was the only one who actually saw them. I tried to go to sleep, and given that I was still buzzed, kind of helped ease me into a sleepy state. In my bed, after facing the wall for a while, I got uncomfortable, so I flipped over to the other side, where I had a view of my whole room. Even though I was tired, I had trouble keeping my eyes closed, simply because I couldn't stop thinking about those clowns. What if they were out there right now? The curiosity was killing me to the point where I wanted to get up and look out my window. The sound of the thud on the window was like the sound of death to my ears. I knew what it was.
They still there.
Move. I closed my eyes and pretended.
I'm not gonna lie, but them clowns think you a hoe, nigga. They think you a bitch. You gotta show them you ain't no bitch, nigga. Go scrap with them niggas. Nigga, go scrap with them, nigga. Know what I said? Put the dukes up, hit they out with a You feel me? Hit they out with the motherfuckers.
To be asleep.
Got that
I ignored it. Still not moving an inch. The thuds were getting more intense, and I feared they would break open the window. I finally took a look at the window, and under the blinds, the section that wasn't blocked, I saw a clown with his head to the side, looking at me laying in my bed. That was all it took for me to break down screaming, running to my mom's room and crying to her that there was a clown outside my window like a baby. She took me very seriously and took the pepper spray she had under the bed, marched over to my bedroom window, and once again, the clown was gone. My mom believed me, of course. She is my mom, after all. She didn't give me some cliched horror movie bullshit like I'm just seeing things or I had too much to drink. No, she really believed me. In fact, she called the
nigga W mom, nigga.
cops the next day and reported that there were clowns in the area harassing us.
Calling the cops is crazy.
But that wasn't the end of it.
Nigga?
Last night, I once again saw a clown standing across the street by the woods again, staring at my house. I still feel sick and paranoid about all of this. However, I'm planning on getting a picture or video of it the next time it happens to prove this is all true.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all gotta spam W in the chat for this reaction, man. I'm in the dark with it with you niggas. I'm grinding with you niggas, you feel me? Let's go crazy, man. Roll to 1K. I ain't gonna lie. Story 3, you nigga thought you was a hoe. You just like story 1. I think story 3 may be worse. But you how old was he though? Cause he said he was intoxicated, bro. You couldn't be no little nigga. Why are you in the woods by yourself too? I don't get you niggas, man. Turn on the notifications, hit that bell, man. You know what I'm saying? This your boy K Freak. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, cause that freak, you hear me? And I'm out, nigga. Next reaction.